A very good morning to the viewers all across the world. Welcome to your Poetic Angels on the Weekend Show. My name is Emeka, and today I'm going to be reciting a piece I titled Desecrate the Memory of Justice. I give autopsy so much of a resolute disturbance of a clear equation. Topsy-turvy is this demented miasma. And why so? I want to shudder out of this ordinary realm, and now I give ghosts ability to plunder numerous destabilized superstitions. The first is, of course, a liability. The second is a mere superstition. The third is an aggrandizing of the forestalled danger. If it need not escalate into something absurd or something penalized of true vicarious justification. The modus operandi is this. Our country is privatized among few people, and these people purport to buy us, where we're pawns in this megalomania of mischief or phantasmagoria of fallacy. Though half their nickel is an abomination to every captor's thoughts in this defilement. Now, when they thought to buy the whole of Nigeria, this is what they thought. Let us become rich till infinity by embezzling Nigeria's wealth. Let our wealth spread all over the world. Let us buy Nigeria as an entity to ourselves for our money making. But when I hear this, even a goat laughs. The goat wonders how long they can live on earth. On earth, what is their lifespan? They can reap, but they can't eat all the benefits of their absurdity. But in this realm of an injurious currency, they desecrate the memory of justice. Nigerians are deprived of their nation by few individuals. The next Jabberwocky is to make servants and serfs by imprisoning the poor in their economy with brutal force, swimming the poor in eternal oblivion. They have bought Nigeria. Than citizens, we are mere tenants of Nigeria. We are ostracized from our fair civil rights. We are monopolized to an unfair system. We are famished by inundated droughts. We are chiropodists in this cantata. The ones that bought Nigeria, if they say abracadabra, food can appear on their table. But for the rest of the bipolarized and oppressed Nigerian masses, if they say abracadabra, food can't appear on their table. This economic higi-haga is purely insane. It capsizes the boat of equality and regulates poorer Nigerians to the bench of pretty ranted. What in Nigeria has not been bought by this megalomania? Is it our electricity? Is it our democracy? Is it our judiciary? Is it our legislature? Of course, it's bought by only the affluent. Now, let's dilute this democratic dysentery from this political gluttony. If a man loses an election and judges are used to instate him as the victor, as the case may be, justice becomes flawed. Obviously, the judges were bribed, but who can complain? They did it in closed doors, but we know by the time we sit with them, there'll be nothing in their pocket, and they would say, search me and see if I collected any bribe. But we see the bribery on their foreheads. And justice in this is a drought, and human rights are bought also in this repeal refraction. There is no puritanical prism in this oblique, but it's very, very jester-worthy when they say we are good leaders. Leaders who sell the country among themselves and buy us as prisoners and inmates to the dexterity of doom, isolating the crux of true judgments. And I say now that Nigeria must be made public. Nigeria must be made public by social inclusion of all its citizens. Nigeria must be made public for her people to partake of her wealth and her justice. Nigeria must be made public to feed her children. Nigeria must be made public to make our democracy strengthened and viable by listening to the voices of the masses. Nigeria must be made public by equally distributing her natural resources among all the citizens of Nigeria and with equity among her people. Nigeria must be made public for our democracy to grow, for us to participate in the building of our nation. Nigeria should not be privatized among a few people, while the larger populace of Nigerians suffer and are living in poverty. So please, let us privatize Nigeria not, but let us publicize Nigeria. My lovely audience all across the world, this poem talks about we making Nigeria public and not privatizing it among few people, while justice is manhandled to just a few pockets. My lovely audience all across the world, I hope you have enjoyed listening to your Poetic Angels on the Weekend Show. I want to shout out to my producer, Andy Madiki, who is just back. Don't go anywhere and stay tuned because we have more coming up for you on The Weekend Show.